Hey guys, and we're back to do another Archon quest. I'm so far behind the story mode. I'm not very certain when they'll be releasing 1.5, but it's soon. From what I know, it's soon. And so far away. Where is Madam Payne? Oh, screw that. Let's take a shortcut.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
Oh, so I guess that's the reason why I saw some videos which the traveler needs to sing.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person, back when I was young.
I wonder if this friend of hers could possibly be Zhongli.
He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it.
It's probably Zhongli.
It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
Which one wants? Do I say that I'm a knight of Favonius, or we can just look for it ourselves? Well, let's just go for the normal one. We don't want anyone knowing who we are or where we've been.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
Oh, so this is the infamous teapot. If you guys haven't watched it yet, 1.5 we're going to have a teapot house too.
How does that work?
In you go, Paimon.
What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
What do you mean by that, Granny?
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
You'll know what she means, Paimon, once 1.5 reaches us and we get the teapot house. Whoa. Okay, so this is actually the first time we went inside.
Where are we? What just happened?
Inside.
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Well, in any cases, I suppose this makes it prove that she's also an adeptus because, you know, adeptis have their own places to dwell.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place? I'll be quiet. You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old Granny could also be an adeptus?
Bingo, Paimon. You're right about that.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Childe Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Well, there's also Ganyu, although she's half Adeptus. I guess we can't summon Zhongli's pillar in here.
Solidify.
Oh, I guess it can. Maybe now what?
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
So I guess this could be another foreshadowing.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An Adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed.
I guess the Adepti just really brings some higher priority to the rite of parting.
Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door.
Even though she's old, you wouldn't want an Adeptus to knock on your door. Certainly, for sure.
We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Well, she didn't name a person, so I'm guessing that she doesn't know who it is. Okay, now where do we go? And they're just within walking distance of each other. Hmm.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Well, it's kind of obvious that he knows Madam Ping because he said that she's an old friend. So, I guess this would be a very good question. Well, obviously, because zhongli we know.
An adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That's some nice mimicking Paimon.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
Actually, we can just use Paimon as the kite, right? She's floating after all.
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Well, he certainly is. Seems to be quite having fun with us. I never thought I'd actually be seeing zhongli smile a bit.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Paimon just really loves to slip up the tongue.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
As for the payment, he says.
Well, allow me.
Oh, looks like someone saved us from paying.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet.
That's very true.
He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him.
Because someone else pays for him, apparently.
Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information.
What information?
I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Skimming child. $50,000 more. But, wait a
Used to
minute.
just standing
Where am
around.
I?
How absurd.
Where am I supposed to check my, money?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
I seem to have much more money than the ones Child gave me. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I have more money than the one. Well, at least it's half the money. I have half more. Oh, that was a book. That was a book.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Oh, I guess it's not a part of the book collection.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
What? 15,000 more for 5 crystal flies? That's...
A most fair price.
What? No, let's negotiate. Hmm.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Try something new.
Oh, I think I get it now. So this is going to test my negotiation skills. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Hmm.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
So we're really using my honorary knight title, huh, Paimon?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Yeah, I thought so. We're in Liyue after all. We're right across the continent.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Wait, let's talk prices! 25,000 for odd jobs is simply too... What is the half of 25? Oh, so I guess we can actually just type it. Yeah, 15. Let's see.
This is too little. I'd consider it if it was a bit higher.
Oh, fine. Let's go with... Oops. Wrong one.
This price'll do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Last one, and I don't want to do this bargaining thing anymore.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Yujing Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Fetch me 53 branches and 20 stacks of timber.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
20,000. Wait, let's talk again. Let's lower it a bit.
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Thank you. Okay, so we saved child. How much money left? Huh. Wait, where can I find? I saved him 8,500. Huh. Is that good or is that bad? Oh, let's see.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
Oh, really? But there is... there's something suspicious about that.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Paimon, shut up.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
No! This Paimon really is such an easy baiter.
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
Yeah. Have you forgotten what happened in Mondstadt?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Obviously not.
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Well, that would be very obvious because we just compared him to the rest of the Fatui. Although they do have the same code, but well, not all of them are the same. You get what am I meaning? Oh, Boo Boo Pharmacy. I wonder if we're going to meet Qiqi here. Oh, she's really here.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Really?
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
But, well, at least Paimon can fly, so I guess she's fine. Yeah. Let's do this one. Is she a zombie?
Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Qiqi. Once upon a time, Qiqi died. Then, Qiqi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Qiqi is a zombie.
Do zombies also count as adepti?
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Qiqi can get your medicine, but only if you show Qiqi your prescription. These are Qiqi's orders from Qiqi.
Orders.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Qiqi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
Because Zhongli is the one who turned her into a zombie.
But Qiqi helps you. You help Qiqi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Yeah, not to mention she's not the usual ordinary people we encounter, so I guess we can do a little something. We need to do something for her to get us the incense.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a Cocogoat. Please and thank you.
What? What was on the what with the witch at where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past, an early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Cocogoat.
Oh, is that the reason why people call this is the reason why Ganyu is called the Cocogoat? Is so this is where it came from?
The Cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
Paimon, stop asking. It might just end up we might just end up getting something much more harder to get.
No, just that the Cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
This is kind of hard, so let's just go with this one.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a Cocogoat?
Ganyu, oh Ganyu, where are you? Qiqi is looking for you.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
So is this going to be Zhongli's nickname? Wow. Poor Venti has a very, very poor nickname, unlike Zhongli.
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass.
I'm already seeing it.
If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic.
You liar, you're the one who made it. Probably.
With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Yeah, certainly for sure he's the one who made it, right?
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
I guess we shouldn't have went to here first, so that we could have heard Iman's extra comments. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's probably up there.
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Are you praising yourself, Zhongli?
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there... more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Treasure hoarders. What?
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
What does that matter to you?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man.
I suppose zhongli can't. Well, zhongli is considered to be old.
This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own.
Oh, and I wish they would just blast you off then.
Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Ouch, that was certainly hurtful.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Qiqi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Cocogoat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Qiqi put it.
Which means...
Repairing this was a complete waste of time.
My mom wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a Cocogoat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Cocogoat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Qiqi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
We could just ask, what does she need a Cocogoat for?
Cocogoat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk.
Oh my god. Poor Guanyu. Poor Ganyu. Why was she given that? Why were people calling her that, though?
I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Coconut milk seems to be so far from the Cocogoat name, isn't it?
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Qiqi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
Why me? It's time to tell you where coconut milk comes from. It all begins with the fruit of a coconut tree. Oh yeah, let's do this.
No. Impossible.
Seems Qiqi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Qiqi.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baizhu, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Qiqi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
Paimon, you're so bad. You're going to get us kicked out of Boo Boo Pharmacy. And that's not medicinal ingredients. That's actually a snake, you know? Oh, he's Deandro.
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Qiqi.
Oh, and it talks.
Ah, the snake is speaking.
Wow, a talking snake.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Qiqi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last. Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
3 million! You might as well just rob the golden house. Oh, this one looks so nice.
Aw, too bad the Qixing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
I was just kidding, Paimon. Oh, come on. We can't go stealing at the golden house.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shame.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Why, thank you very much for laughing. I hope you had your fun, child.
Cocogoat! Cocogoat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baizhu, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Childe, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Hey, your Qiqi is the one who wanted it.
Coconut milk. Baizhu, quick. Qiqi wants coconut milk.
There you have it, Miss Talking Snake.
Ah, yes, of course, Qiqi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
What? Is that how much we're supposed to pay now? Or is that the discount?
That's like 0 difference from 3 million!
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baizhu, Little Miss Qiqi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Wait, one thing I noticed about Baizhu is, his eye seems to be snake-like too. I wonder if he's an Adeptus too.
This is good. There will be coconut milk from now on. Yes, it's good.
What an odd exchange we've had. Well, I look forward to your patronage in the future as well.
Yeah, he does have the snake eyes. His eyes are more snake-like rather than the snake that's currently hanging around his neck.
That sound is the laughter of a man who's found new people to fleece. Consider yourselves warned.
Anyways, I'm also wondering, why does he seem to, he seems to be quite in a hurry to please Qiqi when she demanded her Cocogoat. You said it right.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Anything for Qiqi. Why is that? I wonder if this guy is also an Adeptus.